Good afternoon, everybody. I'm privileged to be here on this platform, and many thanks to the organizers for this wonderful opportunity. I'll be talking about the talk of the town, water metro, a little background, and how we arrived at the right solutions. Let me go to a small presentation. Operation aspects of ferries, experience from Kochi Water Metro, connecting the future. Some snaps from our beautiful city of Kochi. So beautiful. We are blessed with backwaters. Let us enter into the city. The chaos called Kochi's traffic. This is not peculiar with only Kochi. It is almost all Indian cities are same way. So, what is the solution? Is there a solution? What is the solution? Before going into that, let us learn about the demography of Kochi. This is based on last two censuses, 2001 and 2011. In Kochi Corporation, actually, the population is almost stagnant. In the Kochi city region as well, it is similar. But if you see the GCD area, it is growing. So this explains why there is an ever increasing traffic inside the city. People have to travel into the city and out of the city. It's a floating population. Let us see what is the income profile. This is important with respect to any public transport system design. This is important criteria. These are the demographics. I am not explaining much. We can very well understand from this. Public transport, we have an enviable 51% share. This is something which even the developed countries want to achieve. So the solutions basically it comes out to be an integrated transport solution. This is developed by Kochi Metro. In the last decade, last few years, the best thing happened to Kochi is the Kochi Metro. But Kochi Metro is not the only solution. It is not the complete solution. We have to have an integrated system. It is not possible for the metro to reach everywhere, for all people to walk up to the metro station. It's not possible. It has to be an integration of many of or all of these components. City buses, water transport, field buses, taxis, then NMT, non-motorized transport. This is a vision of sustainable mobility for all. This is taken from a World Bank document. 4 objectives you can identify. One is universal access. Ensure all equitable access for all. Efficiency of transport system. Safety of the transport system. And then a shift of transport systems into low polluting systems. So in the design of water transport, these aspects are taken care of and is basically designed upon these objectives. Kochi Metro has developed an integrated public transport map for Kochi. This is including all metro, the arterial roads, then the water metro, the channels. Okay, the aim is one network, one timetable, one ticket. Coming to water metro, phase 1. This is the map. We'll have 15 routes covering about 76 kilometers of route, starting from Varapura in the north, Edakochi in the south, Waipin and Fort Kochi to Kakinad Info Park. There are 15 routes identified, 78 ports and 38 terminals planned. It might increase. Then 10 to 15 minutes headway, 7 to 11 knot speed. This is the in a snapshot. What are the components? Terminals. We have pontoons, floating pontoons, ports, solar charging, operating control center. Then for the maintenance, boat yards and other infrastructure. This is one of the terminus, a pictorial depiction of the water terminal. Actual maybe is slightly different. Just giving an overview. Floating pontoons. Coming to the floating pontoons. One of the objectives achieved through this system, disabled and elderly friendly. This is absolutely complying with the rise of Persons with Disability Act in letter and spirit. We'll have concrete pontoons, aluminum gangway leading and connecting to the terminal. Roof will be the solar panels. We can generate around 4 megawatt hour daily. Coming to the system design. If any system has to be sustainable, first you have to identify the limitations. Then design a system which contain that limitations. Then only it will become sustainable. With that view, we have identified the challenges. First and foremost is the channel limitations. We have plenty of channels, but there are limitations in the breadth of the channel. Then depth is another issue. Even in the national waterways, we have only about 2 meters available. Net commuting time. If you want to have a model shift, then you have to identify why people moved away from once the main transport means of Kochi, which is the water transport. People moved away from water transport. So bring them back. Then you have to offer them an equivalent net commuting time. We have to see the environmental impact, operational sustainability. I already told you. This is very important. Now, coming to the board design. So we all know that power speed curves need not be explained. I hope when speed increases, the power is exponentially increasing. And the main component of that power that is contributing the power is the wave making resistance, not the viscous resistance. So if you find a means to reduce the wave making resistance, then you will have a system with low power, which will be sustainable. Okay, then we were looking around. So how to achieve that low waves? So that is when this catched our attention. This is narrow trophy boat race at Alleppey. See the boats. Our snake boats is going to cover 1.4 kilometers. And what time? We'll see this. Okay, see this. Almost nil. And what is the speed? About 10 knots. Over 10 knots. And see the boats which is following it. See how much wave that is making. So that is the length. Rho L by B ratio. That is how we initially look towards a slender hull and then you require large deck area, so we went to catamaran. Okay, in the boat design, these are the criteria: optimal draft, length and breadth, visibly fixed by channel width, because if you are moving in the channel, then maybe at some point if you want to turn back, then you cannot have more length, and definitely breadth is definitely for two-way channel, but there are limitations. Maximum speed, there is limitation. Low wake wash, this we have taken as a important criteria, environmental concern. Then least power, when we went to electric, then power was one of the important criteria for us. Ultimately, everything comes into one single thing: least displacement. Coming to the features, what we arrived on: a catamaran hull, aluminium body, FRP superstructure, hybrid operation. We went for battery operation, lithium titanate oxide. That is the chemistry which is the safest battery available now. Disability friendly, easy mooring. We are going for a mooring, semi-automatic mooring, because another aspect is you have to make the boat such a way that it is possible to operate by lesser number of crew. We will have a centralized control system, that an operating control system that will monitor as well as control the whole of operations. And we all know that passenger overcrowding is one of the critical areas we have to take attention for safety. We have a passenger control system which will not allow even a single person other than the maximum capacity. We will have fleet support vessels. A centralized maintenance program is there. Now coming to 100 passenger boats, we have awarded 23 numbers of 100 passenger boats to Cochin Shipyard. This is a specification of the 100 passenger ferry. Okay, it is dual class. Dimensions are like this: 24.8, 6.4 meter, and 0.9 meter draft. Design speed is 10 knots. In electric mode, it can reach up to 8 knots. Okay, this is some from the marine model testing. Cochin Shipyard has made a beautiful, very efficient hull. It has very low power. Now these are the facilities inside. Wheelchairs we can accommodate. Rooftop AC is fully air conditioned. There will be passenger amenities, other amenities. The ramp. Now interior might look like our metro. This is metro. It might be even better, we hope. So finally, I know everyone is looking for the end result. Wait will be over in just a few days' time. Board is getting ready. Once completed, water metro will be the largest organized water transport system in the world. Cochin Shipyard has almost completed the first boat construction. Siemens is providing the propulsion system. A truly global design, and we are leading the world in all aspects, whether it is technology, efficiency, environment friendliness, and even the looks. Maybe interesting for you all to see how it would look like, but I am sorry that I cannot reveal too much at this point of time. This is the top view. Please wait for the remaining. Thank you. Thank you all.